Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everyone doing? And Nikki was here. Thanks, Nick, as always. Robert, how are you? Scott, it's good to see you, but it's also good not to see you too, because I know if I'm not seeing you, you're working, which is awesome. Glad you could make it. Um, if you saw, I put a video out this morning of the koi pond, and I know a lot of people aren't into that too much, but the drum filters are kind of it's pretty much state of the art now. It's the way that they work and stuff, and it's interesting, I think, for anybody. And even if anybody just wants to get like a small little pond, they work really well on and the maintenance is almost zero. I mean, it makes it enjoyable, man. If you're sitting there working and cleaning filters every day, it's not very enjoyable. But this maybe once a week, 5 minutes, the whole system, and it's ready to go. Well, we'll see. I'll be testing the water and stuff. But don't feel like you have to watch. You have to watch. Those. I kind of understand. I got to get out. Hey, Jack, how you doing? I got to get out and start doing some videos. I did put the one. I didn't look and see. Let me see. I didn't see what the one. I think it did fairly decent or was doing fairly decent. Yeah, I mean for me, the U-Bahn Part 10 uh, has 250. But the one little drum deal short did 2,500. I don't understand. Uh, I don't understand the shorts. Bobby, he says do them, you'll get subscribers and stuff. But I just do them because I was sitting there, on the chair over there watching the. It's the solar guy, same guy that did the electrical, same guy that did my cameras, same guy that did a lot of the stuff outside the house. Um, he's actually going to be going to Ubon with us Saturday morning. He's going to put in four those, tilt and pan cameras in Ubon. So he'll do that. Plus, he also did the 4,000 liter tanks. So he's going to tie in the water. The water right now out at Ubon is being pumped by an old pump that I had here. So we'll buy a new one. We got the solar in the well. We'll fill the 1,000 liter. Maybe I'll get another bigger tank. I don't know yet. And then I'll have to buy a new pump. I took a shower inside. It was okay. I pulled all the restrictors out of everything, and it was okay. But the pump is old. It's just not that good. It's not made for what we're using it for. So, hey Justin, how you doing? Glad you could make it. And Robert, I said hello to you, but I don't know if you were here earlier. But yeah, so he's gonna go. So we're gonna. My truck is empty. We're going to go to. We bought the spirit. The three little deals for the spirit house was 10,000 baht. I'll show it. I'll show that. I'll do a video on it. Um, to go out to the house, and we'll pick that up either late Friday night or early Saturday morning. The other two, was it two or three? Three. The other two air conditioners will load in the back of actually the Solar Man's truck. And we had a brand new, a little bit bigger and a gray material couch delivered to the house here in Surin, and the brown one that we've had for a couple of years. It's still in really good shape. The guy that delivered that actually wrapped it all in plastic and helped load it in the back of the Isuzu. So the father-in-law and mother-in-law will drive that. Me and my wife will be in, and I think the oldest is going back today. Today Wednesday, and the youngest is actually going to stay here for a few extra days and take care of the house while we're all gone. So it'll just be me and my wife and that, and we'll pick up that and go, and whatever other little things that we want to bring. But I'm looking forward to getting in the a good pump. I'm gonna, they make so many of them. I don't know. I don't know that much. I mean, you'd think I'd know more about pumps. I mean, I do, but big water pumps, 100 horsepower and stuff, for hospitals, 30, 40, 50. Little stuff, and I'm not too keen on their 300 watt, 350, 355, 400, 405, 500, and of course the prices, go up accordingly. But I think here we have a 300, and it seems to do this house, but that house over there is bigger. I don't know. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna ask the solar guy what he thinks, because they range like a 300 is like 9,000 baht, and a bigger 4 or 500 is like 14,000, and everything in between. So we'll see what they say. And then, hey Mitch, how you doing? Glad you can make it. I'll show you the. Okay, it looks like I think I told you guys that originally that was supposed to you come down the landing strip on the side of the house, and right starting at the corner of the back house, 2 meters back. But even with the house, even with the house, um, 2 meters back, something like that, is the 7.5 by 10.5, or 7 by 10 covered parking. Okay. Well, since we were there, and we put all the stuff together, we decided to add 4 meters onto it coming behind the house, and add a bathroom, and make that a 7 meter by 4 meter Thai kitchen. So it's going to be more on the pricey side. I asked, Andrew was here. Hey Andrew, there's Andrew, and I think he said it was like 100, and he spent 125, 100, almost like I think 130. If I'm wrong, Andrew, let me know on this one, which uh, Andrew was gracious enough to send me the picture of his, which is awesome. Now, I don't think I told him I didn't want anything fancy, but where are we? Here we are. So this is Andrew's. So on the end of that, and he's got a bathroom. That blue building, to me looking at the screen to the left of the truck, um, is a bathroom, I believe. And what we're going to do is it'll be just like this, except there's going to be 4 meters on, looking at the picture, the left side, 4 by 7 meters, with a bathroom in the corner of it. And I believe it's going to be closed on three sides. I don't know. I'll have to ask him. But the thing is, I think Andrew said it was like 128, or I can't remember. He was, like I said, to give me to let me know how much was awesome. But I already paid 96,000. Well, I haven't paid it. 96,000 for labor, and I've already gotten hit up, and I'll show you this here where the pictures that he sent. Now he got some beefy. I mean, he said that the wind really blows out there. And I said, well, I don't want the thing to blow away, but I mean, so I don't know. I think these are overkill on the concrete pillars, and then a whole crap load of steel. And the steel prices are up. So anyway, it was 72,000 baht. So I'm already at 170, and then we spent 10,000 for, I believe, some bathroom tile, a little bathroom pedestal sink, a toilet, a kitchen sink for the Thai kitchen, the hardware, on and off crap or what I don't know what you call it. Anyway, we spent 10,000 baht and we bought a 3,000, just like this couch here that I don't know if you guys have seen or not, that I have in here. It folds flat. It's awesome. It was like 5,000 baht. They had it on sale for three, and I said we ought to, get the brother a housewarming gift for the apartment. So we bought that. So that was included. So it's actually only 7,000, but still we're like at 175,000 baht, and and we still got a bunch to do. So anyway, we'll see. I think it's going to be in the 250 range, but then again, when I'm talking about a structure that's basically 7.5 meters by 14 meters long, and a kitchen involved in it, I don't think it's. I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to make myself feel better, but I don't think it's. I don't think it's that horribly bad. But we'll see. Who's asking? Oh, okay, Savory. Dave, I must have missed a couple of lives. Why are you? Oh, I'm not moving. Why are you moving again? Yeah, no, I'm not moving. And I think Jack said that. No, this is just on the family land. Um, Two things. I kind of got trolled a little bit because of the stuff saying I shouldn't be building stuff for Thai women and they're going to get taken and all that kind of crap, which I think everybody's heard. And does it happen? Sure, sure it does. But my wife, I would give her anything. I mean, the woman saved my life, and the guy that wrote that, if he had saved my life, I'd have built him a house if he wanted one. But it looks like right now, like I said, I have the book here. I did that video, so I got stuff's a little messy. I was editing. Um, it was 1.6, 1.663. So almost 1.650 for basic without the landing strip and the 50,000 and the raising the land and with all that stuff, except for everything on here except for like that's going in now, cameras, anything more on the interior. I've already bought the refrigerator, that's in here. The pictures that we bought, the bed that we bought, that's all in that price is 1.9, 1.920, so 2 million baht for if you had a significant other that had family land and you raised the land and built something. And like I said, I did it for her and for the family and for me. I mean, I'm digging it, man. I had more fun getting up at 5 in the morning and taking a big handful of koi food and throwing it out there in them 200 little. Well, the ones that we put in were about that. And how long ago? A month ago? 3 weeks ago? Something like that. They've doubled in size, and then we put in 100 butterflies, and that's probably all we're going to put in there. But they're all there. I can't say that we lost one or two, but there's a majority of them, if not all, are uh, are swimming around out there. And I found out why I was getting pneumonia. When I was there, the buffalo are right in the land. There's two buffalo and a cow that my uncle has on the land next, and they come right over and they go all the way up to their neck in the water because I was getting just a little bit trace of ammonia. If it was in a regular koi pond, would I worry about it? I'd be concerned where it's coming from. I really wouldn't be concerned that it would be detrimental to the fish. Which I mean, I can't tell them, excuse me, but you can't put your buffalo can't swim in the pond. So it looks like it's going to be okay. And they probably pee in there or whatever while they're sitting in there. So it, so at least I know where it's coming from. But I enjoy it, man. It's quiet. Not that it isn't quiet here, but we're still in a little community here. Out there, we're in the middle of the rice fields. So it's nice and quiet. But yeah, so the question that in my mind, sorry, I'm uh, I'm I'm on a tangent, on a rant. No, not a rant. Uh, that was the basic deal for it. She never asked me, "Hey, can we build a house here?" It was never suggested by her or any of her family. Just when they gave her the land, um, or gave us, they say us, but it's her land. But it was like, I've got a little extra money. Why not invest in, have something another place? Let's see what you could do. And I was hoping to build it for 1.5. But like I said, it's 20. It's over. I measured it up in square footage, which American me, 2,400 square feet under roof. So it's big. It's a big house. So for even with the parking, with let's say it's going to be, 250,000 baht. What I don't even know what that is. Here, I'll try. Let me see. Can I do that? Yeah, I can do that. Okay, 250 divided by about 36. It's fluctuating now because all the crap is right under $7,000 for that, an outdoor kitchen, and a complete 7 by pretty much 10 parking. I think is what, as Mike's would say, uh, free. And I know I saw Robbie in there. Hey, Robbie. Hey, what's up? Hey, Kenny. I'm gonna send this when I get off here. I'm gonna send you my I'll send you my phone number. You got a Thai phone, I'm imagining here. I got a Thai phone number. I'll send it to you. We're gonna be we're gonna be on our way again. Probably the best time again for me anyway is gonna be on the way back on the Sunday. I don't know if you heard the last time that what happened was we ended up sitting there waiting for them to put together this price for uh, the back area and everything there. So, like I said, I didn't really want to spend that 250, but I'll probably be thanking myself when the house isn't completely filled with, making your eyes water with Thai chili and stuff, which I love. So anyway, I'll send that to you. But that's the reason. Yes, I seen when the fish you put in. They look. Yeah, they are. They're getting big. But that's the main reason. Not for anything else other than my wife to and the family to have something. The kids will be set. My wife's set. I go to sleep at night. If I don't wake up, I'm totally content, and I like my life that way. I got lucky. One of my retirements, I could take a little bit less, which didn't hurt me in any way. And she gets it until she dies. So, and it's almost double what she makes now with the government. So she's set up. This is paid in full. The house, this one still has some money owed on it. The vehicles still have a little bit of money owed on them, but we'll probably try to pay those off. But hey, Robbie, how you doing? I'm getting so anyway. Before I go out on another tangent, um, I yeah, that was the main reason, and I wanted to see what I could do. And like I said, it's like I think it even 2 or 2.2, it's like 60, 62, 63,000 US dollars to do that whole thing. I think that's and Mike said it when he was in the chat last time that what he considers free, and it's pretty much true. I was going to ask you, Robbie, that the I get notified on stuff through the thing. What is that all about? Do you know? I don't know what it is. Yeah, that I think I'm going to be going every weekend until the 9th. And you guys are invited, so the 9th. And I got to get the hotel for everybody. When I was there, Mitch, I forgot to send you to drop a deal. But when I go this time, I'll get it, and then I'll put it on in the in the what is it called on the anyway, I'll put it on the page, the YouTube deal, and then I'll also put it while we'll do a live stream or whatever. The hotel has another one that I'm hoping they're going to open, is brand new, but the rooms are acceptable. I just got to get the name for the people that want to stay. It's 400 baht a night. But I will yeah, over the next 3 or 4 weeks we're going to probably be going every weekend. up until the 9th. Um, I'm sure. So we'll definitely meet up. It says you're nice so like younger. Yeah, yeah. I'm making up for stuff I think sometimes, but I don't. I like I said I it was part of my life. What am I gonna do? Yeah, exactly. And that's what I say there. I couldn't put on a little what's a regular garage in the United States? Is it like 22 by 20 or something? It would cost me over that just to put a garage up. Probably closer to 100 grand, at least in the San Fernando Valley. No doubt. So yeah. And like I said, they've got now they'll have mom and dad's house, and I'm talking about the kids and my wife. They'll have her parents' house, which is already her house. I don't know if a lot of people know how Thailand works pretty much, but the daughter it's her home now. She's responsible for her mom and dad pretty much for the end of their life, which is awesome. So anyway, she'll have that house, which is nothing. It's just a storefront type thing with a kitchen on bathroom on the first floor and the second floor, two bedrooms. Needs a bunch of work and stuff. But anyway, because they've been with us for 2 years now. So they'll have that. They'll have this house in Surin, and now they'll have the house in Ubon. So the kids are pretty much set for the rest of their lives too. And like I said, this whole family, the things that they've done for me, what I'm giving to them doesn't even come close to what they gave to me, and give to me on a daily basis. Especially my wife, and she's doing good. She went back to work yesterday, in case people were wondering, and I know people were, and sending their thoughts and stuff. She's doing good. But yeah, so we'll go Saturday morning. We'll bring the little Buddhist little three deal. That will, like I said, was 10,000 baht for those. That isn't in here either. That isn't in there either. Um, we'll load the two air conditioners that are left in the Solar Man's, the guy who put in this stuff around here. Anyway, put in the solar. He also put in my cameras here. He's going out there to put in four pan and tilt cameras. One I'm going to have constantly on the pond so I can zoom in and out and check whatever I want. And then there'll be one in the back, one down the side, pointing up front, and then I believe one in the house. I think we'll see what happens. Oh, what's it saying here? 11 November, 4 p.m. There's a meetup. John Tam Beach, all welcome. Is that the? Okay, that's the one that Robbie. Are you gonna be? I'm imagining Mitch is gonna be there if he's putting it in there. So if you guys want to go on, hey Randy, I saw you earlier. I was on a ramble. Yeah, I know. I wish you could be here. It would be awesome. Hope everything. You must be doing a lot with the kids and all that kind of stuff. So God bless you. You're having a good time, and that always makes me happy when people around me are having a good time. I wish Chris would watch one of these because you guys can't hear that hum and listen to it. What's it? Gone. There. And you hear that little tap? That's me putting my cup up against the microphone, and that hum goes away. Maybe it's just in my head. I don't know. Oh, let's see. Ah, and you must be loving that, or you wouldn't be doing it, or you'd be complaining about it. But good. It's awesome. Awesome, Randy. And when I do, I'm still trying to get back on in February, and if I do, it's going to be a 3 week trip with my wife, and we'll definitely make a day of meeting up and having something to eat for sure. You hear the hum? Okay, cool. Yeah, so I don't know what it is, but all you need is a cup of coffee to to remedy it. That works for me. Yes, Robbie mentioned. I hope to be in town. My plans are fluid, but it's on my calendar, and I'll get you that hotel and all the information this weekend while I'm there. You heard the cups in that song, huh? Yeah, I guess I hear it in here. So even if you guys don't hear it, it drives me crazy, and it goes away when I touch it. Hey, Louis, hola, hola. Hope you're well, my friend. But yeah, it should be a good time. It's going to be a good party. If you're around, Louis, are you going to be around in December? December 9th, we'll be having a big party out there, and it's about I don't know how long it is from there. 10-hour drive out of John TM, something like that. Because I think it's 6 hours to Surin, and it's about 3.5, 4 hours from Surin to the U-Bahn. So yeah, it's 10 hours. But you could fly into U-Bahn. U-Bahn has an airport. So if anybody's coming in there and anybody needs, a ride from the airport or whatever, let me know, and if I can swing it, I'll do it. You're wearing headphones. That could be, Randy. But it's awesome. So anyway, so that was the basic gist of it. I'm keeping track of the covered parking and the Thai kitchen in case anybody's interested. Right now, 96,000 for labor, 76,600 for all that stuff that I showed. I can do that real quick. The steel, the poles, wrong one. What happened to that? Why is that there? And the and all the steel for and concrete stuff for the um, for the foundations or the footings for each one of them poles. So I'm guessing, like I said, and then we spent 10,000 on the sink and the toilet and all the stuff for the kitchens and that couch, which shouldn't be in there. So we spent 7. So we're looking, it's close to 2 now. It's probably going to be, I don't know. I might as well be realistic. It's probably going to be closer to 3, but we'll see how that goes. But I'll keep track of it. But right now, basically, if you're considering raising the land and doing all that for the 4-bedroom, 2-bath with a 1-bedroom apartment across the back, uh, about 60,000 US dollars, about 2 million baht. Ah, okay. All right. Well, if you stumble in, you're more than welcome. Is that what it is? 7.5 hours. And you know what it was? Was it road? Because there was a PTT station that I saw. Because I don't know nothing about it. My wife said this is the area that you're. Blah, 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 blah. I said okay, and I think it was 2111 and 24. Does that sound familiar, Kenny? You probably know better than I do any of these roads here, but I think it was 24 and 2111. There was a PTT station there. And the only reason I'm saying that is that we could probably meet there and then go, whatever, if it's close. Or if I need to come another way, we can talk. We'll rap about it. Once I get to the phone number, we can talk, and it's easier for me than trying to type something out because I don't like it. I can't spell. It's horrible. I was noticing that beautiful blue sky, puffy white cloud backgrounds, and those. Yeah, the it was really nice there. It's nice. It's overcast here. He did fix I had a couple of glitches in the solar here, and he took care of those, and then he installed that. Man, I don't know if you look at that video. We had to gut the top part of that deal was a sieve in there, and it had spray bars on it, but just not as efficient, not even close as this drum filter. He got here in the afternoon, went down to Taiwazadu, spent 2,500 because I told him get double of whatever you're going to get because we're going to do the other one. in a week, whenever we get it, week and a half. 2,500 bought in material, PVC boxes, electrical clear boxes, so I can mount the pumps, controllers, and all that kind of stuff, and 500 baht for labor. It's just like I'm in total amazement. So of course sooner or later he's going to start charging me. I doubled it. I gave him 1,000. For it was like 4 or 5 hours. But it's his own business. I don't know. Anyway, it's just I gotta put that cup there. It's just amazing to me, and he does great work. I mean, the stuff is really acceptable. Is it top notch? Probably not, but it's right under. I like everything that he did on the solar, the way that he mounted everything. It's awesome. Hey Andy, how you doing? Okay, so I was right. Is it 24 and 2111? Then that's maybe where we'll meet if that's very close to you, or if there's a way that you could tell my wife or whatever how to get there, because I'll just be lost. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Because my wife said this has got to be close to your friend. I said okay. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to. I don't know. Did you guys put out a video? I'm still jonesing for what it's going to be, but I think you said last time that it was um, uh, you were still going back and forth. I don't want to ruin anything. I want you to put it out on your videos. But and like I said, you guys aren't subscribed. You guys really should. If you're into wanting to see builds and stuff like that, they both do a very good job on videoing and doing a video, way better than me. So by all means, it would be because they're just getting started. So you'll get it from the. Plus, you can watch some of their older stuff. When they did. I believe you dug the pond to raise the land. Anyway, he's documenting it quite well. You guys are doing a good job. I don't know, Mitch. I'll have to look. I'm imagining the U-Bahn airport is right in the middle or close to where the mall is, and if that's the case, it's about an hour and 10 minutes. But I'll find out for sure. Hey, brother Ron, how are you? Glad you could make it. But it's going to be a fun time. I'm looking forward to it. If you guys aren't, if you guys are curious, like what is it going to be, is go to No Time to Be Sad, Chuck and Paige's YouTube channel, and I guess go search for Seren Wedding or something like that, and it'll come up. And he did a good job on doing a video on my wedding. I did too. It's on mine, but it's not that good. But there's a stage and dancing gals and music and singing. I did. Somebody asked me if the oldest was going to do traditional Thai dance, and I don't know. I'll have to find out. She did for the wedding, um, but it's going to be a fun time, and I'm really going to try. I'm going to try to have the food a notch up from normal. The steak man that I've done a couple of videos on that is here in Surin. He's very reasonable, and he was the hit of the wedding house blessing, you know, double header. He brought his whole place and tables and barbecues and everything out here and cooked, and we paid for 100 whatever meal deals, and gave us little tickets, and um, man, the people were coming up to our table going, "You got any more of those tickets?" They were loving that. He had chicken steak, pork steak, beef steak, and salmon steak, and he does a real. He's really reasonable. Like even if you go there to eat, is the chicken steak. They all come with the potato, like big chunk some potatoes and a little salad with a little bit of thousand on it, and a dressing, peppercorn type um, sauce, pan sauce with it. And I think the chicken's like 60 baht. The pork is like 70. The American steak is like 80, and then like 100 or something, or 95 for Australian beef, and then it's like one. I think it's 120 for a salmon steak, but it's all good. And I think I asked my wife. She goes, "Well, that's awful far. I bet you if I could guarantee him, 100, 150, and pay for his gas and whatever, he would probably come out. He's gonna make a lot more money doing that than a day in, because a day here in Surin. So I will. It was awesome. Plus we had that. Plus we had all the people cooking Thai food, and um, it's gonna be fun. And plus I'm gonna lay out some dough for liquor too. So 20 kilometers from me. Okay, we'll talk. I'll remember as soon as I get done. I'll go on and look up the email and send you my phone. Hey Maui, how you doing? I know you're out having a good time. If you guys aren't subscribed, please do. Everybody's saying hello, 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 hello. All right, cool. And then, like I said, but hopefully by whatever live stream that I end up doing after we get back from Ubon, I'll have the links or something that you guys can find out about the hotel, and I'll drop some kind of a pin or do something so you know where the house is. It's going to be a good time. Hopefully, whoever's here in Thailand, whoever's on their way to Thailand, or whoever can fly in or from wherever they want to go, let me know. It's going to be a good time. Hey, hey, Jake, how you doing? I just found where all the what was. All the cool kids were. Yeah, I know. I saw. I think the one that I see missing the most is Logan and Jamie, and I think Logan's in California. But I don't think he's done. He did a little short on a washing machine or something. Um, but yeah, you're all like I said. Just let me know so I can figure it in, and we the guy's gonna give us the same deal that I think I was telling you guys. What was kind of awesome, because I'm not a big drinker, so if I get stuck with 20 cases of beer and 50 bottles of liquor, and besides giving it away, I'm stuck with it. So I told you what they did was they filled up one of the rooms in my house with beer, Leo, Chang, the whatever, the booze, all that kind of stuff, wine, everything in there. And then we just kept grabbing it out of that room. And then the next day he came over and said, took account of everything and said, you owe us, you know, 27,263 baht, for all the, whatever you use. And my wife said he would do that again. He'd load up a truck and bring it all out there and drop it off. I'm imagining he must know. Obviously, they know each other well, and it was just nice to not worry about it. It was always there. There's plenty there, and I wouldn't have to worry about. I didn't have anything left over. Hey Ralph, how you doing? Glad you could make it. Just woke up from a lunch nap. Cool. Um, but it will be. Everybody's just saying hi. Hey, Traveler. I miss Traveler. Just kicking back, enjoying a nice scotch. There you go. Um, so yeah. So it'll be a good time. It'll be fun. Um, like we're gonna. I got to get a little bit of landscaping type done, but there's gonna be plenty of parking. I'm hoping that we'll have people there. I'm gonna try to find a couple of sober people. Um, So in case anybody needs a ride there and then back, and I can accommodate them, because that worries me. Like I said, I I don't know. It worries me. Hopefully Les can come, retired and living the dream. If you guys don't know Les, great people, him and his wife. But yeah, the 9th of December, Les, in Ubon. We're going again. We're gonna be going every weekend until then, pretty much over the next 4 or 5 weeks. And there's a hotel in town. It's like 400 baht. It's got air conditioning, refrigerator, everything. I'm gonna get all the names in case anybody is interested to come. Time to go dig some holes. All right. When's your next video? When am I gonna hear the pricing on the house and the well, or the ones I'm looking forward to? And Robbie, you're in the United States, right? When are you gonna be? Are you gonna be around then, December 9th, or are you gonna still be in the States? You're more than welcome to come. Tell Mike's too. I don't know. I know he's busy. I know you're busy too, but you guys are more than welcome to come. You're back next week for how long? You're gonna be here on the 9th of December. Yeah, I guess you'd have to be back pretty soon if you're gonna have a meetup, right? I didn't put two and two together. I'm not a sharp. I'm tired. I didn't sleep very good. Go dig some holes. There you go, Kitty. But like I said, if you guys aren't subscribed, you should do yourself a favor. Um, good content. Uh, he gets. It's good content. You'll enjoy it. Hell, living the dream. You bet, brother. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I miss. I haven't missed anything on this stuff, and then all of a sudden I'm getting bombarded with one of the guys that I financial stuff that I kind of look at every once in a while. His pops up, and this morning saying, there was a carrier out somewhere and shot down some missiles and some drones and stuff, and I guess the United States is getting involved more so in crap. And but I sure don't know. I don't really worry, but I worry about my family more than anything else. I'm gonna die in Thailand if they'll let me. But boy, being there doesn't sound like isn't what I would want to be. Let's see. My wife says that I can't attend the lesson. She's afraid that I'll go to Thailand and won't come. Boy, I sure wish we could figure out a way to get you both over here and neither one of you go back. That would be the awesome way to do it. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't talk too much about, but that's current event stuff. What's right, what's wrong, did they do the right thing? Who knows? Everybody's judgment would be different, and that's just a vicious circle. But to be concerned about stuff that's going on and current events and stuff going around you, I would guess you would have to at least worry about it, I guess. Thanks, Ron. Nikki's awesome. Uh, I'm still here in the States and don't watch or listen. I don't either. It is. But like I said, now it's like a guy that I watch. It isn't even so much financial stuff as social security stuff and stuff like that. I watch him occasionally, and today he popped up 15 minutes after I guess it happened this morning. They shot down some missiles that were I guess headed towards Israel, and drones and stuff. And by they, us, the U.S. There was a carrier out there. So I don't know. I don't either. I let it go. Depressing. Yeah, I mean, it's all we need. More war shit. Right? Yeah, world. You're absolutely right, Les. You're absolutely right. They don't. I don't know. I could go on and on. You don't want to get me on a rant about that. But yeah, and that's why I don't, because I probably would rant more than I do. I just what it can do to people. It isn't a good thing. So hopefully everything gets worked out. I mean, that how many billions of years has that been going on? I don't know. When the only thing I will say is when somebody holds a book that they call their holy worshiping deal, and it says "kill the Americans," uh, that's not a religion to me. That's something else. So I don't know, And other people say the Quran. I guess that's what it is that they read their own way into things. It's not really like that. And I'll tell you the truth. All the Muslims and everything in Phuket and down that way were the first Muslims pretty much that I was exposed to, that close, face to face. Uh, nice people, cooking me great masiman, and and having a good time and smiling and laughing, and So I don't know all of it, and I probably shouldn't even talk about it unless I do. But I know that a lot of them are, they use that to want to kill people. You know. I want to kill a lot of people. I just have really good restraints. Uh, hey, Ralph, how you doing? Glad you could make it, brother. Something wrong with my connection. I don't hear anyone but me in the chat. You don't? Oh, you don't see anybody. Are you on Trailer Trash or are you on Got to Love Thailand? You're probably on Trailer Trash. If you're on Trailer Trash, I can't tell because I just show you with that little YouTube red dot there. So if you're on Trailer Trash, you're still going to have that red dot. So if you want to, I just put them all up. I should probably stop doing that. I got to go on Trailer Trash and explain my trailer's there. My wife's been sick, and blah blah blah, and at least put something up. So I know that probably everybody there is from here, but there probably are a couple people that are going, "What's going on?" I thought he was going to do something, but hey, what's up, Tommy? How you doing? Glad you can make it. I appreciate it. Um, you can say, hold on. Yeah, if is anybody else on Trailer Trash? I don't know. I don't know if everybody is or not, but that's why, traveler. So switch over to Got to Love Thailand. Yeah, it's really weird because even in mine, I get notified that Trailer Trash Thailand is going live in 30 minutes. It comes up on because I'm subscribed naturally. But yeah, I was just thinking about you too, Rob. I was going. I made some French toast, and I ended up putting honey on it because I didn't have any maple syrup, and so I'm kind of I did have a little tiny bit of sugar free, but I didn't know whether the stuff was bad or not. It's been around forever. I haven't tasted it, but it wasn't actually bad with the honey. The honey was pretty good. In case you guys wondering, Robson, the maple syrup capital of the world. Let's see. Yeah, you on Trailer Trash. Thank you. I need the the watching there. But if you want to see everybody, just switch over to Gotta Love Thailand, and you'll be able to see everybody. But together from do they? Yeah, I don't know. Like I got that Twitch, which I absolutely know nothing about. The Twitch. Who's Trailer Trash Thailand? That's me. But it's for the trailer and stuff. I really am gonna start doing it. But like I said, with the wife being sick, and then I couldn't get out, and I didn't want to leave her and take off for 4 days, and so I couldn't get any content in the trailer or camping or anything like that. And then when we went out this last time, it was kind of stupid. Why am I going to drag this trailer all the way home for 4 days and then turn around and haul it all the way back? Because my wife can't stay in the house. If it isn't blessed, I guess my wife can't. The kids stayed in the house, so I don't know. I think I don't know. I don't know. It works for some people. My uncle said it's all right if the kids stay in there. So anyway, but I need to have it there. So I got to go on there because everybody's been great on that channel. I think. I mean, I don't know. I gotta let me look real quick because I don't know. I think 100, 200. I can't even remember how many subscribers. Let's see. 100, looks like 160 subscribers. So I just got to get something out up there and get the views, the watch hours, and look at that, watch hours in 28 days, 21. So people are watching. It's probably you guys, which I greatly appreciate. But let me pull this back up. I can't see. Ah, no, I can see. But I want to do it. I really enjoy it. I want to get better at it. I bought a bunch of stuff to actually do something. But it's hard, man. To get out and put everything there and set up the tripod and walk bys and you know the trailer driving in and and the taking it off and and setting it up, and it takes a lot of work, and I get lazy. I'm just lazy. Uh, let's see. Rob said, "Damn, man, just have a sign with your address. I'll send you money. You like it." Yeah, it's in the. How come I can't remember? What is the name? What is the name of that? You go to the YouTube channel, because I put it in there. Let me make sure. But YouTube channel, my channel, it comes up, and across it, it's got home, video, shorts, live, place, playlists, community, membership, channels, and about is the very last one. And if you click the about, it's the first one in the description. It says retired in Thailand, and then it says 303, and it's written in Thai. So the only thing I can say, if you're on a computer, highlight it and copy it. And if you put that on the package, Rob, I would it's gonna definitely come directly to me. It won't get lost. Uh, yeah, it does, doesn't it? And Les knows. You don't know, man. And like I said, even to answer, like I'm behind again. I got, not that I'm getting a bunch of comments and stuff, but I get quite a few, and I like to answer them all, even if it's thank you, well, whatever. Eventually, it'll be just a little heart, if I get even more busy. But I thought, and I use Chuck and some of these other ones that, well, how come I sent him something and he didn't reply? And some people take it to heart, and you shouldn't take it to heart, man. It's a it's amazing the amount of work that people like Chuck and Joe and these people that are actually you know grinding at putting out good content and all that. It's a lot of freaking work. I don't know if anybody like I know that Tommy J and Mitch and some other people know Richard of Richard Travels. What he used to put in, he was working. He's not working now. Hopefully he is. But the amount that he put into his live streams was just phenomenal. Time wise. But I just, if I'm out on a 4 day camping trip, it'd be easy to put together, I think. But I haven't really, I went close, but I haven't went out a couple hours from here, which is what I got to do. Um, yeah, at least 1 hour a day answering. Yeah, and I'm sure that Les gets a lot more than me. Les has got a bunch of good content. If you guys aren't subscribed, you guys need to do that. Did I miss anything? Here, how you doing? Glad you could make it. We've got to hook up. I want to do a small bike deal. Even if I kill myself, I've got a tent. I've got some little camping stuff. We'll have to get together. I'll be in touch with you, and we'll see. I got to do something. I got to get on a bike, for Christ's sake. Off the Hook is here. Did I miss him? Ted? There he is. Hey, Ted. If you guys aren't subscribed, fishing, hunting, family, wholesome, good content, good guy, good people. By all means, do yourself a favor and subscribe. Yeah, beyond a production, wasn't it, Jake? I mean, the time that he put in, and I didn't really realize it all but Mitch and Tommy J were real close to Richard moderators and and stuff. And Mitch had told me, you'd be surprised on how much time went in. And he was one that told me about the one where Richard, when he has the plane and it says his name and everything on, like individual frames have to put. I mean, a lot of work, way beyond. I mean, I could barely get together to turn my computer on and get on by 8:30 a.m. I need to keep my cup there, so I'm my custom um, vibration eliminator. Everybody saying hello, which is awesome. Just got a cat. Cost $400. It's like pulling teeth to get you some syrup. Wow. Yeah, and by all means, don't feel obligated to send me anything. It's expensive to send crap here to Thailand. Um, but we were gonna take. Speaking of that, now that Rob did that, we have 6 dogs left. We had 9. We took 3 there the last time. We've already got 3 of the 6 other people there want them. They're cute little puppies, man. I thought they were kind of ugly when they were. I think I have a picture of them when they were born. They're cute as hell right now. They're, yay big, and they're pretty awesome. So we're only gonna have 3. We'll have 3 Soey dogs, 3 of these dogs at the house there in Ubon, and the other 3 will go to their family members. I think most all of them were. So I thought it was going to be a big problem getting rid of the dogs. I was freaking out. 9 puppies, holy crap! But they they want them, so cool. Let's see, Dave. We are close to the same age. If you leave me in the dust when it comes to YouTube and videos, I'm retired and don't. Well, yeah, I it. You know what it is? A little bit bored. I mean, not bored, but I'm in a house here with almost zero English. My ability to speak Thai is almost zero. And at least when I get on this every other 2, 3 days, whatever, I can speak English and people type back in English. I'm going to start setting out. In fact, I'll put it in here in case anybody wants to. I want to start uh, bringing people up again. I know that I was just watching one this morning, and of course somebody's flashed on their live stream or whatever, put them up there, and that But the trolls have been pretty much. I don't know. They pretty much left alone, but not that I'm too worried about that. So if anybody wants to come on, come on. But you don't have to show your face on the screen, but in the green room where only I can see, I got to see who it is because there are a couple of idiots out there. So, but anyway, I want to start bringing that back. I used to send it out to Brock and to Mitch. Who else did I send it out to? Um, it was like 4 or 5 people every time I would send it out to. Oh, Mark, I would send out to too. So get it out there because I don't know. I mean, it's been an hour, and sometimes I go like 2 hours, and I'm going, wow, I've still got plenty more to bullshit about. And other times after 20 minutes, I'm going, holy crap, what am I going to talk about? Um, you were cute, fat, and cuddly when you were born, and now you're just fat. Uh, that's why I tried. That's why I had the guy. He doesn't speak any English. The solar man, and I had the youngest daughter here who actually understands quite a bit. She can't speak it very much, but she knows exactly what I'm saying, and she did the translating so that I could tell him what I want him to do, because he put the box that had the controllers. They're variable speed controllers on the pumps down below. My wife put plants in front of it. It's like a major project for me to lay down to get to these things. And I tried to explain to her that because I'm too old and fat. And all the daughter did was laugh. So I don't know if she got that to him. I got those clear boxes. If you look at the video, even the short, I think the short, no, maybe not the short, but the video I did this morning, you'll see the boxes. One of the controllers we still have some stuff to do to it. It got late last night. It was dark and everything, but Everything's right there at eye level now, and in a clear box that I can. And I've got a controller that I don't. I think I showed you guys before. Let me see if I can remember where it is. Wanted to get this out anyway because it's a lot of people use them when they're growing ganja in their recirculating or in their chemicals. It shows temperature, pH, and total dissolved solids. It's got two or three other deals. But what I liked about this is um, it's Wi-Fi, so I can actually be somewhere, and if I want to check what the temperature of the pond is when I'm in Ubon, what the pH is, all that I can go there and pull it up on my phone. So it's awesome, and they weren't real expensive. I can't remember. I bought three of them, and one's on the front pond. The one back here, it's the sensors and stuff. I need new sensors for it, so I'm gonna put a new one in here. Oh, yeah, Centrip's here. Glad you can make it. Hopefully, you're gonna make the wedding. I'm gonna get married again. Um, Maybe I'll get married to another gal and build her some stuff. You never know. Uh, and I don't know if Daz is gonna be here. Is Daz here now, or is he? I know. I think he's still here. Sorry, I missed the longest stream of my life. 3 hours and 45 minutes. It's I don't know. I think the longest was mine was something like that, 3.5 hours. But Chuck was on, Joe was on, James was on, Mitch was on, Mark was on. Um, on and off for that whole time. There was 5, 6 people, talking and changing, and some leaving, and a new one. So it was easier for me to do that. It's hard to do over 3 hours. It's hard to do 2 hours. An hour's kind of an hour to an hour and a half. If I do an hour and a half, I'm pretty much happy. You want to see Daz and Mitch Somo? That would be interesting, wouldn't it? I'm hoping that you're going to be able to come. Uh, Everybody's saying hi. Dr. Dave Doobie. Yeah, exactly. But I use the same ones. They use them. I did some experimenting with different growing techniques back in the day, and they work good in deep waters cultures, recirculating in Home Depot 5 gallon buckets. The water actually went in 2 inch lines, so it always circulating. I could constantly keep that, but the ones that I used were more expensive and they didn't have wireless. But the place was on my property. All I had to do was walk out the door, so it made it easy. All right. I'm back. I guess I went away and I'm seeing I've got it. Let me check and see. Can you guys hear me? Am I back? Hello. Anybody there? I'm going to send my wife a message. I'm going to go and check out NT, do a speed test, and let's see what's going on. No? Something's weird. How can it 800 up and down? I'll show you this thing and you tell me. Now I'm on fiber. Maybe somebody that's a genius out there can tell me whether. See, now it's gone. I guess it could be a dip. Jake's drinking something. I'm back. Was that what you're saying, Pierre? I'm hoping. Yes, Dave, you froze for a couple of seconds. See, now I'll show you guys this because I think it's, yeah. I mean, my wife. I don't know. I'm going crazy here. I'll try to. I need to put it on this and go to All right. Am I back? Uh, I think I'm back. What did I miss? I don't even know what I was talking about, too. It was something good. Uh, that's true, right, Andrew? No power outage. No power outage. Yeah, I'm all right. Hey, Tim, what's up, brother? Hope you're well. Give me 3 minutes. I'm back. Wow, I didn't lose that many. There's only 23 people, and it's still 19. You guys are awesome. Ah, okay. Hey, Brock, how you doing? Oh, I forget what I was talking about. It was something interesting, but I don't remember what it was. Maybe somebody can tell me. Let's see. I'll go back a little bit. Gotta do my. Are you gonna do it online? Are you gonna go in? I would suggest doing it online just to get one of them under your belt so you know exactly what you're gonna do in case you ever get stuck like me and just procrastinate or something happens. You never know. I was hosting a live stream and had restroom emergency. That's true. I don't have that. Let's see. I don't remember what I was talking about. Brock put me in a timeout. I said that Ron did. Yeah, I can't remember what I got. It was something. Ah, well. It's your music. I don't remember. Anyway, Robert's here. Hey, Robert. Yeah, I'm back. I, I, I sent it to my wife. I still don't know. I'd have to go back and look, and I don't want to screw with anything. I'm running off of the little router extender deal that's in my bedroom right now, and my fiber optic coming because I have fiber optic just for this one. Here, I'm going to show you. Oh, that's what I was going to show you. I was going to show you the. I ran a test right before it went out, and let's see. Let's see if I can. I saved it. I mean, I didn't put it away. Share screen. Let's see. No, it's gone. Anyway, it was 800 down, 400 up. So go figure that, right? I don't understand. 800 down, 400 up. Cancel. Make sure you clear Sherman. Cancel. Okay. Hey Joe, how you doing? Maybe I'm back. Uh, let's see. Yeah, so it was like 800. So I don't know. All I know is when I looked at it after that, it said no internet. And then I tried to connect to the house and it wouldn't do that. So I completely rebooted my computer and attached to the house and I don't know. I think I was asking you too if you're going to be here, Robbie, on the 9th, and tell Mike's too. And I think Mitch'll see him too. But you guys are more than welcome. December 9. Everybody's saying hi. And 3BB, 1,000 up, 1,000 down, 640 a month. Who is that through, Tim? Hey, he told me this is supposed to be 1,000 up, 1,000 down. The one that I had in the house, when there's supposed to be a gaming deal, that's 500 up and 500 down because I don't know anything about bandwidth, but the bandwidth is a big deal. The bandwidth on the 500 was supposed to be a lot better than the 1,000 because it's a special gaming thing that NT has. But I don't know what I have here. I think I have 1,000 up, 1,000 down. 500 down and 12 up. uh, yeah, there is quite a bit actually up here. There's one that I drove up to one of the times I was up there, but my wife told me about another one that's over there, and that might be an option too, depending on like would be perfect if I stayed there this time depending on how my wife feels, because both the Solar Man and my mother and father-in-law in the Isuzu will be coming back. So if I wanted to, I could just stay up there, pull it up, go camping up around there in my trailer. Or if I still haven't built the, I wanted a rack eventually for the back of the trailer, and I just haven't gotten around to it. That would hold the CT. So we'll have to see. But yeah, there is camping up there. Yeah, I think so too. Supposedly here in Thailand, it's supposed to be some of the best internet in the world. So that's what I got, Brock. I got a 5G router in the trailer with the card because of what you had said. And then that's what we're going to do because we're having a hard time, even her working at NT or TOT for 23 years, getting it out there. They don't have it. So we might end up getting one of those routers for the house there too, because I need to I need to hook the cameras up to something because it'll be. I want to check out the pond. I could care less if somebody's going to steal something, whatever. But I want to check out the pond in the morning as I'm waking up and check out the fish and stuff. So we'll have to see. But that's what we're going to do there if we can't get a someone to put internet there. So we'll see. But right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the one in the trailer, which is only like 1,500 baht a year, and it's like 10 up and 10 down, which it worked fine. I did live streams with it. But there is better ones. But what we're going to do is when we're there, we'll have them hook it up using that Wi-Fi, and then if she can't get anybody there in then a week or two, then she'll order another one, and we'll just put it in the. I'll put it in the trailer. So I can't remember how much it was, the startup deal on it. You never have any issues. And who was it through, Tim? Hey, Aaron, I didn't see you. How you doing? You must have came in when I went dark. I'm waiting for high speed internet, hopefully beginning next year when I get back. Tons of videos and stuff. Internet is trash. In the States or in Vietnam or here, Robert? I imagine you're talking about the States because it does suck there and it's expensive. 7,000 up and nothing down. Drive a Chevy. Pretty good. Taking the new 4G router with me. Yeah, this one's a 5G, I think. Oh, you have True, huh? I had AIS when I first came here on my phone, and I never had any problem. Yeah, that's what this one is too. I've got, but it's 10 up, 10 down. My wife was on the internet, the kids were on the internet, and I was watching a Netflix movie, and I didn't have any problem with the 10 up, 10 down. Now imagine if I was trying to upload big files to YouTube, it'd probably be a pain in the ass. But I can wait till I get home. It's not that big of a deal. How come Vietnam and Thailand has better internet? I don't know, to tell you the truth. I heard the only thing that I heard that was shitty was the Philippines. I know when Mike's was doing his live stream of his wedding, and the whole time of him trying to talk to her and other people that I knew that were in the Philippines, it was not very good, real spotty. All the ones the gals that support this channel and Bobby, time to get going, and everybody. There's five, six, eight, mostly gals that do the singing and all that. Verna and Nanette and all that. Their internet over there isn't very good. Don't know why. Randy said he'd love to know the answer to that. Asia's leading. Yeah, I mean it's supposed to be some of the best in the world right here in Thailand, from what I've heard. Like I said, I don't know that much. 3BB, what is that? That's what I saw. That's what I saw when you put up that 3BB and then 1,000 up, 1,000 down. What is 3BB? I never even heard of them. That figures. Gator got my kidney and still rubbish. Our electric company. Uh, stop telling me internet next year. Well, it isn't when this fiber is working here, it's freaking phenomenal. I mean, I can upload one of my videos in 2 or 3 minutes. It's done. Poop onto YouTube. Um, so it does make it nice. But I know I paid out the nose for internet in the United States, and I never had anything worth a crap. Singapore is okay. I have AIS on my phone. My sister-in-law has. True. Installed at the house. Yeah, I don't know. I never had problem with that. So, on my phone stuff, I've never had problem with TOT or NT or whatever it is. And but as far as my house stuff, it's just been a pain in the ass. And my wife said, just go ahead and get somebody else. I said, I can't do that to you. I mean, that's all her boss would need. How's Dave doing? How's doing all this internet and stuff? Oh, well, he dropped us, and no, I couldn't do that. I'll live with it. It's just an internet provider. Okay, I just never heard of them. But it looks like Mitch says he's got the same one. Bring back the one. Yeah, I don't know. It didn't really make much difference to me when I wasn't doing YouTube. I mean, I wasn't even barely viewing YouTube on and off. But the only time I really, in the past, prior to probably 2015 or 16, Um, the only reason that I use YouTube if I wanted to find something about the newfangled car that came out that I lifted the hood and where's the hell's the distributor and, and this and that, which was non-existent, or at least in my eyes. Um, how do you do this? How do you find the freaking filter on the cabin fan? Oh, 2 seconds later, I will give them that. Pop off the glove box door and boom, there it is. So that's all I used it for. So it really didn't matter as long as I could watch Netflix and stuff like that, which you don't really need a bunch. Um, I didn't have any problem. No, I think it's going to be next year. I would really wish if my wife, let's see, Aaron couldn't do it because a bunch of stuff didn't happen. So I just said, you know what? Um, I just didn't want to blow out in less than 2 weeks from now with her just getting out of surgery and stuff. She looks great. She's awesome. But, I feel weird. But I'm imagining it's definitely going to be next year, I think. I'd like to go this year, but if there's a last minute thing, I'll let you know, Pierre. It was a great time, great time. Yeah, that's the way mine was. I was really intrigued by watching them line up on that little computer thing, the fiber. It was never seen that before. They did it right here behind me. In fact, the fiber box is sitting. I can touch it. Um, you're overdue for a colonoscopy. Uh, yeah, and true. They both good. Sin, sin trip. Am I saying that right? Syringe trip. Syringe trip. Syringe trip. I hope you're gonna. I've said a bunch of times, but I hope you're gonna make the house blessing. That would be awesome. I ran a speed test. I'm only about 40 miles. I could do that actually right now on this. Now this is just the two gig blah blah blah. Um, let's put NT speed test and go. And this is just the Wi-Fi over. I'm hardwired in here. It looks like it's gonna be in the low 30s on the download. 32, 31, 30, 30.98. Let's see what the upload is going to be. It's going to be somewhere around 8 or 10. Looks like 7. I can bring it up there. You guys can look at it. I think. Well, it's doing it. Yeah. So, like I said, right before that, I had 800 over there in the download and 400 on the upload on the wire. But obviously, like I said, 10 and 10 on my little 5G is shouldn't be any problem whatsoever. Hey, Tommy, see, am I way behind, guys? Try turning off my OnlyFans camera. The one I lose money on, and people pay me. The reason that I make money on OnlyFans, they tell me not to do it, and they send me money continuously. Uh, yeah, I think so too, Jake. Got to, right? I have DTech SIM card goes for a year. That's when I had my 12 or 1500 for the year, and it was 10 up and 10 down, 5G, and it works. It works good. I got no complaints. It's worked every place that I've stopped anyway. So, but yeah, for 1,000, 1,500 baht for a year, it's like nothing. What is that? 20, 20, 30 bucks, $15 for 1,000, right? Robert saying, hope that you're doing well. Satellite is real. All providers can give you great service. Yeah, the trying to catch up, but I'm way behind. I didn't see Craig's here too. Hey, Craig, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing well. Well, I'm not that far behind. Okay, you just got here. Um, yeah. So, and just to let everybody know, so the 9th, everybody let me know. December 9th, if you guys want to come, just let me know, and we'll do something. The next time that I do well, after I get back from, I don't think I'll do a live stream before I go. Today's Wednesday. I might do one Friday, and then on Monday I'll probably do another one. So on Monday or Monday or Tuesday, I'll have the information for the directions on how to get there and the hotel information. Yeah, put your hair. Yeah, exactly. My son was laughing, writing, and Doc came in after and told me first for him. You gotta grab some Java. Yeah, I drank 4 cups. I'm done. I can't drink anymore. Be sure to watch my next video. Was there any injuries, Craig? No injuries? How long have we been going? Wow, an hour and 32 minutes. Time flies. We have fun. We still got 20 people. I'm hanging. I'll hang for a while. I don't have to do much. The one cousin's here. I'm watching my father-in-law paint the back wall. It's amazing. Um, Lizard, snakes, Buddha art, and a significant accident. That'll get everybody's attention. Robert going down. Robert, thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Look forward to. When are you coming? Do you know? I think you're coming this year, though, right? I think. I don't know. If not, have a good night, Robert. You hear all the foul language. And the blood. Ah, my kind of a YouTube video. But that's what I get. Those when I bought the Buddha deal for here, which I had to buy another 2,500 baht piece because you guys saw Bear, right? With his let me see if I still got that on here. I think I do because I really love them. It's fun stuff. Where are you? There you are, you little bastard. Here he is. They went up in that corner and knocked it over and broke one of the pieces. Cost me 2,500 baht. So while we were there, besides the 10,000 baht for the three pieces or whatever it is for Ubon, another 2,500 to repair what he had. And we'll give the just because we're highlighting him. Good dog. He's just a puppy. He just wants to play. He wants to, he wants to eat everything. But I thought those were outstanding pictures or videos. Spines. It was a grinder. Ah. Oh my God. Telling you, all I did on the installation of the drum filter was just this is how I want it. And I sat in the swing chair up there, and when I saw something that might be possibly put in wrong, I forced myself to stand up and walk over there and look and go, no, no, over here and do that. Yeah. And like I said, the guy is the guy that installed my 300,000 baht worth of solar. He's completely wired the backyard. He did all my cameras. He's going to Ubon this weekend with us to install four cameras and internet and water pump. He's the one that did the tanks back here. Now that I've got the four 1,000 liter water tanks, 2,500 for material. He got here about 2:30, and he was done at about 6:30, 7 o'clock, and 500 baht. So $15. Never mind. I mean, I understand Craig's thing because he likes to do it, and he's still capable of doing it. That's what me. If I've got to go down on a knee, no, I can't do that. If I got to, there's too many restrictions of me. I'm just too fat and old, and Craig's in halfway decent shape, and he's and he's not fat. So I understand, wanting to do stuff. It would be, it would be nice. Like I said, if I could roll something to build in here, a Harley, any kind of old bike, and rebuild in an air conditioned area, I'd do that. Set up a toolbox inside, like in Ubon. One of the bedrooms I could go, okay, kids, you guys are now bunking together when you come to visit. This is my workspace. I could roll a bike in there. I could put together some rollaways, some pneumatic tools and stuff like that, and a nice rolling sit down stool, and I could do that out in 100-degree weather, 85, 90% humidity, and with the way that my hands don't work. I don't know about you, Craig. My hands don't work. I drop shit all the time. I'm in total amazement sometimes. I'm going, how the hell did you drop that? You went straight for it and you picked it up and you dropped it. So I don't do it. So I've given up on doing it. I don't watch that. Let's see, what is Traveler saying? The reason I haven't been around much the last couple of months is I almost lost my wife just before we moved to Arizona. She's doing much better now. Wife just told me to let you know. Well, I'm glad that he didn't. That's for damn sure. And I hope that you are recovering and get well. And you must be, because you said you're doing much better. How do you like Arizona? I know that whenever anything was wrong with anybody, they sent you to Arizona. It's a dry heat. Go to Arizona. So, is it doing you any good? You feel better? I know you'd feel a lot better if you were in Thailand, but sorry to hear that. I'm hoping and glad that you say that she's doing better. Does she listen to us too? Is she back there too? Um, you bet, brother. And I'm still hanging in there, hoping that some rich billionaire is going to fall out and go, yeah, sure, I can give you money. We'll take my private jet and We'll get a bunch of doctors in there, and you won't have any problems, and you'll be there in 20 hours. Go. I'm still hoping for that. Yeah. That's what I like about this channel too. Is everybody is concerned, and really, you can tell when somebody's going, yeah, yeah, that's great. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. The people really give a shit on this channel, and that's what I like about it so much, and like about meeting the people that I've met. Um, it. I don't know. It's great. You like it. My buddy, I was in Phoenix, Scottsdale area, and I was there. I've been there two or three times, but I went there. He went to Italy, and I watched his air conditioning business for 2 weeks. And he's got a big multi-million-dollar house on the side of the hill and a giant pool. And I had a ball. I was like in heaven for 2 weeks. But I liked it. I got used to it. It was like hitting a brick wall the first time when I went out there 115 or something and walking out of a nice air conditioned house. But um, I didn't mind it. It was nice. I'm glad. At least you're enjoying, or you like where you're at. I'm sure. I don't know what in Mexico. Like I said, you're south of Tucson. Okay. Um, I I don't know. I don't know. Mexico was nice. I had a good time. I hadn't been there in such a long time, but I just watched everything there go ape shit crazy. Like I said, when I first started going to Cabo San Lucas and fishing when it was really a fishing village a million years ago, I got 10 tacos for $1, you know. And then the last time that I went there, which was probably still 15, 20 years ago, something like that, they were $1 a piece, and I watched that kind of stuff as far as cost. And then when I was in Costa Rica in 2015, 16, it was okay there, but still it was like here as far as if you want to eat Fruit Loops and imported stuff, it could get pricey. I did see that the cost of a condo. I had the big giant place that I was in for 6 7 months, and then I moved to a little for the last 2 months. I was there, a little 2 bedroom condo, almost like an apartment, but it was only 5 minute walk from the beach. It was $550 a month, so it was reasonable, but nothing like Thailand. And I'm not a big. I think I know a little bit about Thailand. I've been here 5 years, but none of the other countries. I haven't been to the Philippines. I haven't been to Singapore. I haven't been to Cambodia. I haven't been to a lot of these places. So a lot of times people will ask me, would you find this better than that? The only thing I know is that my dollar goes like, you know, hugely here in Thailand. When you can walk in, step off of a plane with 2 bags and say, yeah, I just need to rent a little place somewhere. And, oh, okay, well, I've got a 1 bedroom with air conditioning off the beaten path. It's kind of how much is it? Well, it's $175 a month. It's like, you don't have to be a genius to look at 100 different cost of living videos to know that you've seen enough stuff that you watched on YouTube, that how much the internet is and about how much food is and all that, to know that you can survive on $1,200, $1,300. Where are you going to go? And a lot of people, well, I wouldn't want to live like that. Okay, here's your choices. You can live like that here in Thailand, relaxed, still have all this stuff, still go down to the beach, still do stuff, or you could not survive in Los Angeles, where your rent on your bachelor apartment or studio apartment is $1,280. So you're already $80 in the hole, and you haven't even got to eat this month. You can actually come to here and survive. Would it be my first choice if I had other options? No. But would it be my choice whether I could not live in Los Angeles or in another country there and I could live in Thailand? Why not? Especially if you're on, some kind of Social Security or whatever, even if it's only $75, $80 a year, it goes up, which it should be a lot more on your Social Security and stuff. It's only going to get better as you go. I mean, the dollar and stuff is kind of, I don't know what it is this morning. Let me give you a quick deal on mine anyway. Mine's this app's pretty close. The let's see, I bought a gold was almost 34. It's coming back up again. It's 33.7. And the bot went down. The last one I brought over was a smaller amount. Should have brought over more. Was 36.6, and now it's 36.1. So we'll see what it does tomorrow and bring it in. But I don't know. Like I said, a lot of people say, "Oh, people telling everybody you can live for 1,000, 1,200, 1,400." I could live absolutely no problem on my Social Security, which is going to be close to, with the raise this year, right around 2,000. The thing is being able to qualify for a retirement visa, you know. And now I heard somebody saying this morning the Russians they got granted the 90-day on arrival visas, and they're trying the government of Thailand's, and this is all hearsay. You guys got to check it out. I was surfing. I don't even know who it was. That they're trying to get it for the government here wants to make it for everybody. Well, the United States will probably be on the top of that list of the upcoming in the UK and Australia and stuff like that. But I hear the Russians can do it right now, fly in and 90-day on arrival. That's the way it was in Costa Rica. There were people there that had lived there 15 years making visa runs every 90 days to Nicaragua. They even had ones on the water where you could go there and party in Nicaragua for the night and boom, boom, and they bring you back in water and you're good for another 90 days. Worked out for me because I flew home every 90 days. So it worked out pretty good. But if you could, if you can get the visa and all that and you're of age, because what is 2,000? That's right on the border of it, isn't it? Let me see. At 36, 2,000 times 36, 72 times 12, 864. So you can make it on 2,000. I know a lot of people, right, before friends anyway, a couple people that didn't, that 16 and stuff like that, they couldn't make it. I think it's too high. Because whatever it is, even if you lowered that to where you could take in a bunch more people that want to retire and spend every bit of their money, here in Thailand, 600, half a million, I think is plenty. And what would that be if you were at 500 divided by 36? Let me see, 500 divided by 36. 13,888 divided by 12, 11, $1,200, $1,200 a month, and they're pretty much guaranteed that whoever's going to do that is going to spend that money in Thailand. I mean, I bring in usually right around 332. It all depends each month. And it gets spent. I don't have a little bit that goes into a savings deal, but most of it gets spent. Car payment, house payment, food, traveling. It all comes back to Thailand. So yeah, that's what mine was 36.1. It seems, but where are you gonna go that you can, even on that, even okay, even if you didn't plan in the United States and you were stupid like me, but maybe you got lucky, maybe you didn't. So if you didn't get lucky, and you've got $2,000 a month on your Social Security, you're 67 years old. Even if in the crappiest neighborhood where I grew up in the San Fernando Valley, a studio apartment's $1,200, 12 to 1,500. So that eats up 2/3 of your money. Where here in Thailand, it's under $200 for a studio apartment. So I don't know. If you're, like I said, if I am a selfish bastard, so I want everybody to know that. But I would tell everybody, no, Thailand's a horrible, horrible place. Please do not come here. Go someplace else. You're not going to like it here. It costs $1 million to drink a Coke's $10, $15 for a little Coca-Cola. You know, just lie like hell because I don't want them here. I like going on the beach where I don't have people bumping into me and shit. So, and like I said, where are you going to go? If that's your retirement, you just didn't plan well. You just didn't do it. Is there still an option? Yeah, there's still an option. There's still an option. Um, is it the greatest one in the world? Probably not. But can you kick back, and a air conditioner on, run one air conditioner pretty much 24/7? Have a pool in your complex, have a weight room in your complex, walk out the front door and have 40, 50, 60, 80, or 200 places to eat for 50 cents? I don't know. It's a no brainer for me. Let's see. Except the U.S. Reciprocating all impossible for time to get it. Okay. Except for the U.S., it's not typical, all but impossible for Thai to get a tourist visa to the States. I'm hoping I'm going to get my wife. It wouldn't be. Would it be a tourist visa? We got to get that done too. If she wants to go, we got to figure it out now. Um, let's see, Jake. I was an aircraft mechanic. I had an A&P because I learned in the Air Force. My last 2 years in the aircraft maintenance instructor at Air Force Base in Texas. Little man's up. All right, Joe. Um, to, 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 to. But hey, Black Sheep, how are you, my friend? I hope you're well. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's a no-brainer for me. Small level, so 9 million nationals, no discount. Hope you can live. Yeah, if you didn't, I got lucky in my life. I'll be the first one to admit it. I try to tell my son, you can't depend that you're going to get lucky. You should have went to college and should have did, and he does extremely well for himself. He's done well. But I got lucky. But if you didn't get lucky and you have that, like I said, I don't know how it is in Australia and in the UK, but in the United States, you get to collect your Social Security. So if you get your Social Security and you have the up on top, thank you, um, and you have that money, you can live here in Thailand. You could throw two suitcases, get on a plane, get a one-way ticket, fly into Thailand. Of course, come and check it out. I would, like I said, I recommend 6 months would be a good 3 to 6 months. And the reason that I go 6 months is you can get a long-term rental, a better price on one. But check it out. I was here 2 weeks and knew that this will work. But some people don't. I've been I've banned myself from using the internet, spending too much time on it. Yeah, I've been there. Accuse me owns a local bike point repair shop, ripping her off by pulling the valves out. He wants to sell. Really? Wow. That's close to you here. You're talking about Thailand, right? It must be. 4,300. I don't know what was mine. Mine was five, I think. 5,200. I think that's awesome. I don't know what my panels are doing right now. We should check corresponding. let me let me go to my app and let's see what one set is doing and what the other set is doing. Okay, one pulling in. I'm using 1,300 watts and it's pulling in 2,233. So that one's not spinning. And the other one is using 875 watts and I'm pulling in 1,300 watts. And then one of them on one side of the house, one of them on the other set of 10 panels. And it's cloud to cloud, pretty much completely overcast. So I'll be interested to see. Usually, it seems like we get ours like the 28th Tim looks like I think you get yours earlier. What's today? Today's the 25th. So I'll get mine in a couple of days. Will I get fried pork? She made the post on Facebook. Huh. Oh, so you're the friend is the one that owns it. Okay. Sorry, I had that backwards. My electric was 2,500 equivalent. 2,500 baht. So your electric bill was $75, Ralph? No, there you go. $70. Okay. I was close. Yeah, that's not bad. And I don't know, man. I had the kids here all month. Mother and father-in-law. I had guests when my wife was in the hospital. 11 of them. The trailer was full, and air conditioner running, and going to be interesting to see what the bill is here. Mm-mm. Let's see. But yeah, I'm happy. I mean, I don't know what the payback is going to be. I'm kind of curious, Tim, when we really get a blazing, not a cloud in the sky, a hot day from start to finish. I'm kind of curious what the things are capable, or mine are capable of cranking out 5,500 watt, and the most that I've seen them is like 3,500. Um, so we'll see. Like I said, made a play at cup. Oh, didn't apologize. Also had to pull her post down. She's lucky that she didn't go to jail. 11 guess football team. Uh, and Jake, when are you coming, Jake? You're coming this year, November or something, or I don't know. There's so many different dates. I forget when people are coming, but of course, keep that in there. December 9th, if you guys can make it out to Ubon, it's going to be a good party. We'll have some fun. You had a full house too. That was during that bill, right? That's awesome. But you were gone for some of the time too, right? In Bangkok, and the house was empty. I'm gathering. Still, 4,000 is better than 10, right? Regardless of what it is. That's the way I look at it. Five is better than 12. Um, but yeah, I think it was a good thing. Everybody, I had a lot of people asking me about what and if I'm going to do any kind of solar on Ubon, and we'll maybe find out a little bit about maybe a small system because I'll have the solar guy. I'll have the solar guy with me, so we'll look and see. What it is. He did me a good favor on as far as I'm concerned, and especially on what I've seen people getting stuff installed for. I think he was very reasonable. Your brother-in-law stayed there when you were gone. One AC, not three yet. Yeah, and that's what I mean. With me, with just the kids here, theirs are running all the time. So I go from one to three immediately. And mom and dad are pretty much told that, hey, I got them so that we can run them. I don't want the animals or either one of you to drop dead because because you can't breathe in the house. So they use it too. So I'm going to say we had four, maybe five of them running for quite a while this month. So it's going to be interesting. I'll let you all in on it. If I had to guess, I'd say it was probably up seven, but we'll have to see in the chillier room. Yeah, my wife, she sleeps with the full blown quilt up over her head and all night long. When I get up in the morning, I got up at 4 this morning. That's why I'm a little bit tired. I shut off the fan I leave the air conditioner on, and then come out to the man cave and try to answer stuff, which I didn't. But I watched a couple of videos, Chuck's video, and I don't know what else I want. I gotta have to look at Craig's now and find out when she's gonna. He said he was editing it now. Is that what? I think that's what he said. But when are you coming, Jake? No, not. Oh, not this year. We plan to be there February. Okay, bummer. All right. Well, I look forward to that. We'll have to meet up again. That was awesome. Had a good time. Yeah, that's a way that most of them are here too. We'll see. They'll get sick. Yeah, my wife was. When I'm not around, it's just a fan, and sometimes not even the fan. I got to have air moving or something. But I'll tell you what, I'm a hell of a lot different now than I was when I first came to Thailand. When I first came to Thailand, 78, 80 degrees, I was just, sweating, soaking wet. And now it's like, and not be able to sleep, not be able to, now it's like, as long as I got a little breeze, it isn't too bad. And as long as there's some air moving around, I'm okay. So yeah, I guess I've come acclimated. I hate to use big words like that. But I think you're right. Most Thai families, Jake, I think are the same. They'd rather have a good fan. The fan that I got, in fact, my wife just sent me. What did she send me? She sent me the fan that we bought when we were when I bought the when I bought the karaoke machine, and we bought what else did I buy there? The regulator and the propane gas tank for the cooktop in the house in Ubon. I forget the name of it, but the thing it didn't have it was a an upright one that you can make tall or whatever, but it had a base, a tube, not a solid base, but a tube instead of like just a plastic platform. I liked it a lot, and I think she sent me. Let me see if I can find Facebook Messenger. I think you just sent me something. Let's see. What was that? She probably sent it to me on. You didn't send it to me on Messenger. You sent it to me on online. There it is. 1390. You can see the I'm on the wrong. It's an 8, or maybe this one's a 20-inch. The other one was an 18-inch, and it was awesome, man. It was blowing air from the. I wanted one that kind of went. That's a two-ton unit that I have in the hallway, kitchen, living room, dining room, that whole main area. And just with that fan blowing down towards the entry doors down the hallway, it cooled the whole thing down. Yeah, I like this. I should probably answer her. Yeah, let's get that. Let me answer. Yes, get fan. Let her. She likes my wife checks everything. Yeah, let's see, where am I? Okay, where's my YouTube? Where we go? Okay, I'm back. Did I check everything? Yeah, I think so. So let's see, what is it? Meetups and yeah, they are. Heat isn't what you need. Cool or better. Panels can supply 50, but the man is only 3,500. Yeah, they have a drop in them. Yeah, right now it's just cloud cover, Brock. Um, it's just made. I look out and it's just cloud after cloud after cloud. I just like to see what it is with open blue skies. But yeah, I been 3,500. I agree. Meetups are the best. Most formal ones are fun. Informal ones are awesome. Yeah, I wish I would have went out that night with you guys, but it was fun. Club sodas was fizzy water. Yeah, that's it. I think we bought that same fan at Global House in November. Yeah, it kicked ass, and the one there does too. And it looks like the one that she got was the 20 inch. The one that we bought out there was 18. So I'll have her send that one there because I'll put the 18 in the bedroom and put the 20 inch in the living room for $40 or whatever it is. And it doesn't isn't going to get run much. All the rest of the fans, pretty much here in Thailand, are cranking 24/7. You know, and it's amazing. They don't like these things last. My the family there is not a wealthy family. Okay, and I mean I've seen some of the fans that are 18 inch, but the blades in them have been broken and cut down to the size of a 9 inch fan, and they're in there just blown away. Um, it's amazing what people will do or they have to do. Like I said, in the United States, they just want to stick out their hand, gimme, gimme, gimme. That don't work here in Thailand. Hey Jesse, how you doing? I had solar, had to get rid of them. They wouldn't charge much because the birds felt that their duty. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm finding out. What's happening here? I got a crap load of pigeons. Most of them are underneath it, getting away from the shade. They're off the roof this much. But I've been used to dealing with them because I was a reefer mac. I was refrigeration and air conditioning for restaurants in Los Angeles, Santa Monica, all these places, and some of them were so thick their roofs with pigeons that make you puke. But I haven't been up on the roof here. Too fat and old to get up there, but I probably wouldn't like what I seen. But here in Thailand anyway, certain times of the year they're getting cleaned by rain every day. From 4 in the afternoon till 6. They're getting washed. So, but I could understand that. I wouldn't want to. They have some of them that they actually put water lines on them, and so you can just turn a valve downstairs. So if I get into something weird, but I got to try to figure out how to get rid of them humanely. What we ended up doing, most of the restaurants and anything, they didn't want to get tiny nailers and bigger name chain restaurants didn't want to be known that they killed all the birds in the neighborhood with poison and shit like that. So they had a rotary type bird traps, and what we did is we actually helped them out. We got a hold of the company, and it was really weird. I don't know the name of them, but they would they would take the birds out of the area to they had farms and stuff out in the middle of nowhere, and I don't know, they raised pigeons. I don't know what they did with them. They probably killed them all and ate them, but it was a way that you could get rid of them humanely. No one wanted to be known as the bird killers of Santa Monica, right? I think the SD version of the latest video is uploaded. It'll be another 30 minutes. All right. We'll have to. I wonder if I could show your video on here. I'll get a copyright. Although they're giving everybody 10,000 baht to spend within your village, supposedly to hit the wallets by January. Oh, really? I didn't hear anything about that. I'll have to tell my wife. Oh, giving everybody 10K to spend within your village. Supposedly you hit the wallets by January. I'll have to ask my wife about that, Craig, see what they say. It's a lot of money to a Thai person. I mean, I believe my father-in-law is 75, my mother-in-law is my age, and I think she gets 500, and he might get just a little bit more because he's older. 500 baht, $15 a month. That's their retirement. Master builder designer, good with the fish eating snakes. Yeah, I think he's got one. My battery went dead. Really? You gonna do this to me now? Here in Louisiana, the birds make some. Yeah, and that's the way it is all over. Trust me. A couple of them was unbelievable. I think I have one. Let me pull out my Sony rechargeable battery. I think I have one here. But yeah, pretty much that way all over. It was so thick, and you know what the worst part about it was? The tiny nailers, which was like let's see, how would I explain tiny nailers? Kind of like a little bit upscaled pancake house type thing, but they serve dinner and stuff like that. A fast food, but a higher end one. Their most of the ice machines, they got the heads on the bin inside the restaurant, but it puts a lot of heat inside the restaurants. So their cure was to put the heads up on the roof, and then they had stainless steel chutes that came all the way down to the bin, and that way this was before a lot of the remote condensers and stuff for ice machines came about. I'm talking 40 years ago, 30, 35 years ago. But anyway, the birds were up there. I mean, when you walked up there, I had to wash my boots when I got off the roof. That's how thick and just it was disgusting. So they wanted to do something. So we ended up replacing all their ice machines, putting remote condensers on the roof, and everything else was downstairs. Uh, it was horrible. I have 70 pigeons at home. He wants. Yeah, like 2,000 years ago. Yours are homing pigeons, right? I think, Pierre. I had a lot of what's those ones? Those tumblers. A lot of people in the neighborhood that I grew up in, they had those. I think that some kind of tumbling. They were fantail something or other. Anyway, they were kind of cool to watch, especially when you were high as a kite and getting loaded. Lay back and watch the pigeons. Um, uh, Caught. What did you catch? My wife and I were talking about tying Social Security today. You get 600 baht if you're 60, 700 baht if you're 70. Okay, yeah. So she gets. I think it must have changed maybe because I thought it was 5 and 6, but whatever. Yeah, you get $18 a month, and like I said, that's why the United States almost sickens me because the people they don't care, and you see these 90-year-old women here, working for 20 baht a day, cutting hay and or grass, bringing it home to feed their feet or whatever. They do whatever they got to do. United States, they don't know. Screw that. Government, gimme, 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 gimme. I don't know. Racing Homer. Okay, that's what yours are. Yeah, there were some kind of a. They were very interesting to watch, especially when you were stoned. That was when I smoked dope when I was young, young. I haven't smoked anything in 50 years, but they were very interesting to watch. Pigeons are horrible in rural Thailand. At least my wife's family there. Yeah, they're a crap load of them here. I don't even want to get up on the roof and see. But you know, I given the right food, and if they're eating rice, pigeons are delicious. A lot of people eat them, but they don't eat the ones that are in the city. Um, like these here, I'm going to say that you know a good portion of their diet has got to be rice, right? I mean, it's just a dove, a pigeon, squab, right? Is a pigeon. Um, why not eat it? Good night, traveler. Good night, traveler's wife. I know both your names, but it's up to you to let your name go. But I'm glad to hear that you're doing better. Hang in there. I hope you listen to the live streams every once in a while, and you guys have a good one. Good night, traveler. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Glad you could make it. Mike was here for a while. I wish I would have could have got a. I would have liked to have met up with Mike. He went to the Philippines and spent quite a bit of time here. I just hard to get out and about. I gotta now the wife's doing better and stuff. I gotta get out and do that. USA is almost broke as Social Security retirement. Most people are trying to get money out of the system, and not everyone pays into. That's true. I have to agree with that. I have three giant French what meat pigeons. Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean squab, right? Uh, there's nothing wrong with them. It's just that a lot of people in the cities and stuff like that, and because they're you would think filthy, disgusting, whatever they are. I mean, at least what they're living in. But that out here and stuff like that, it's like they eat the rats out here. Nothing wrong with the rats. They're huge, but they're in the rice fields. Good source of food, man. I'm back. This gator. Alcohol. Uh, okay. Let's see. Everybody saying hello. You have a good night. Tonight there's some pitching. Yeah, we'll have to see what Craig's going to do with the pigeon epidemic. Let's see if two heaps, two bro checks on the video I just posted. All right, cool. I'll watch it. I guess we'll watch it as soon as I get done. It's already been 2 hours and 15 minutes. Although I do have fried pork and family sticky rice, which is way too much rice for me. But so I'll probably get hungry here. 10 baht for every Thai age 16 and over. I've eaten, but never pigeon. Nothing wrong with pigeon. Jesse saying hi to Mr. Mitch. Rice fields okay. Rats running. Yeah, not so much. I agree with that. And for the most part, if they're eating crap, it's going to transfer to the meat, regardless. But a lot of the pigeons and stuff like that, they're eating hamburgers, McDonald's, French fries. They're eating the same crap that half the people in the U.S. are eating. Um, but but usually the ones, the squab or whatever, out in the wild, um, they're good. The dove, good. There just isn't anything there. I mean, the breast meat's like that big, not much happening. Garlic, pork, sticky rice. Yeah, exactly. Good stuff, right? I'll enjoy that while I'm watching your video after we get done here. Did you have the food delivered? Yeah, my mother-in-law. She makes it pretty much every day. I'll get a little bit in the morning like that, and then I like last night. They have the fried fish that they lay out, but they cut all the meat in cube and they actually fry it, which isn't the best in the world. And then you wrap it up in lettuce and hot pepper, a little piece of carrot, a little piece of mango, a peanut, a little noodles. They got string noodles and you eat in the lettuce. It's really good. I had that last night for dinner. The salads around the corner. They've got a chicken salad that gets delivered here for a buck, 120 baht. Excellent, big too. So that works out. So she usually makes the stuff in the morning, and then I usually order in at night. Pigeons don't kill here. Yeah. It's fresh. We're going to eat it. Hell, that's why the Asian people do so well and grow tons of rice. Yeah, I guess a lot of people are pushed off. Like probably a lot of people from the United States thinking that New York rat is what they're eating out here in the doesn't even you wouldn't even know it was a rat, you know. And they caught three of them here and ate them while they were building this house in Surin. Um, Nothing wrong with it. Decent meat. Mitch has eaten. I've never eaten dove or pigeon, but I've eaten a lot of crow. Yeah, I think Mitch said he's eaten a lot of crow too. Hey, Bobby, how you doing? You're gonna be here pretty soon, I think. I missed the Friday Night Live thing last time. I fell asleep, but what is pigeon food? Let's see. I don't think you're not here yet, are you, Bobby? I know it's close. I know it's close. Actually, the sun is popping through. Got sunshine in my yard. Really happy about that filter. They were expensive, but a lot of people are interested in that, and I know a lot of people aren't. But that's why I put out the video today. Um, there, it was 400 and something dollars, U.S. dollars, 15,500 baht for each one of those. But they're 10 tons. One would handle that whole pond, but because of the way that I've got it set up and they're pump fed, I needed to get two. Um, they're expensive. So I don't know. Maybe it'll help some people here in Thailand. What is it? Sunday night. Cool. We'll have to all get once you get here and get settled in and jet lagged. We need to get. We'll get with Andrew and I'll go to Pizza Hut or whatever it is. Not Pizza Hut, Pizza Factory or whatever it is. And I like their salad's pretty decent too. Farm raised rats, the size of yeah, they are big, big, big. If you would, if you don't move, oink, or chuck, that chicken. Okay, chuckle. I don't know how you say it. I'm not eating it. Let's see, but yeah, we'll have to get together with Andrew. I don't know if Andrew's still around. He might be listening. Randy's saying hi to Bobby. Everybody's saying hi. I have eaten, but I haven't eaten bugs. I don't know if I'll eat frog legs. I love. You give me bullfrog legs the size of chicken drumsticks, and they're way better than chicken. But the frogs I eat that I saw them, they like. I don't even think they gut them, do they? Little ones, or maybe they gut them. Uh, Brock's been here a long time, so I want to try the bugs only because I've had a couple people tell me that they aren't horrible. We'll have to see. I ate flies, but don't want my choice. They flew into my mouth. So it wasn't. You didn't choose to eat them, Mike. Bearded clam. Before I get that stuff. Supposed to deliver my. Oh, another delivery. I got a delivery too. Inside these, I've got to install a UV light. It not only helps keep all the algae and stuff out of there, but it keeps that algae. It kills all the algae on the drum itself. Otherwise, you have more maintenance trying to clean the drum. With a UV light inside the drum filter, it keeps the supposedly we'll see keeps it clean. Well, I'm expecting. Hopefully, I'll get it today. I'll have to see. They have good eating live frogs at the market and easy to breed. Are they big or are they little frogs? The frogs I've seen here are little bitty, legs and all, body, everything. You know, the bullfrogs that we gigged down in Georgia, their legs were like chicken legs, and they were delicious, man. Um, Half of the people are raising crickets and grasshoppers to sell. Yeah, they sell everything. I don't. I would try. I would try if they had frogs that had a decent sized leg on them. I would try 'em, but they eat the whole body and everything, right? I don't know. I don't know if I could eat the ones I've seen anyway. Shellfish. Less filling, tastes great diet plan. Is that maybe I should try it? Just swords is too much. Um, Reasonable size. I don't know. I'll have to check them out. I haven't really checked out anything on YouTube or the internet or anything on what they are. We have used Vietnamese pumps here. We first started to have in Asian settlements. Filipino sailor servants pumped ships settled in the St. Bernard Parish. In Louisiana, Louisiana, Louisiana. I hope I said that right. Um, yeah, it's really weird. I'll tell you guys a quick story. Probably going to end soon. We're already at 2.5 hours. Um, so I go to Georgia with my stepdad, and we go out frog gigging. And well, instead of a gig, we got 22s. We shoot one frog. I'm back. We lost half of the people. So anyway, so we went out, shot one, just enough to get me a taste in my mouth. I was probably 12, maybe. And we, I said, man, these are the best things I've ever tasted in my life, besides the blue catfish and the hush puppies that my grandmother was making. Um, and next day we went out and shot 9 holes. And boy, we're out there and sitting by, and I'm hearing all this noise, the bullfrogs. Got my 9 iron, went on the edge of the water and got like 8. Cut off their legs on the top of my golf shoes and put them into a bag and took them home and ate. I mean, unbelievable. If you haven't ever tried them, you need to try them. And it says take your time. It says take your time. Yeah, you gotta talk amongst yourselves. And it looks like what I got back was I ended up getting back the my actual plug-in hardwired. I'll show you the. Let's see if I can get the speed test. Well, here's the speed test of the. Oh, I just did it before. It'll probably be higher than this, but just for this screen. What is it? Almost 600 down, a little over 300 upload. That's on my fiber. We can do it again. Yeah, it's slowing back down now. Probably go out soon. It's down to 662, 60, 57. Uh, this is disgusting. You guys can see that? Look at that. Look at that upload. Oh, now it came back all of a sudden. Maybe they're screwing with it. They might be screwing with it. Oh, wow. Could go out any second. But anyway, it's been 2 hours and 35 minutes. You guys want to keep on rapping to each other? Agreed on the gas. Don't Starbucks. Okay. I don't think I missed anything. Randy was still here. All right. Starbucks. I still don't know how the Starbucks make it here. I filled up yesterday. 276 a gallon. That's halfway reasonable, isn't it? What is it here? 32? 32 a liter? 32 pound a liter? I don't even know how many liters are there in a gallon of gas. Horrible. Really? $6 for a cup of Starbucks. 7.99 for a cone. Yeah, the I don't know, my wife, the one that passed, she used to get some frappe, blah blah blah, caramel. I mean, the thing was like 10,000 calories. It was a big cup, but it was expensive like that. I think it was more than $6. She had a little card and everything where she could keep money on, so she didn't. You just show it to him. I don't know. Yeah, I think so. I think they're better than most of them around. Jake, 7-Eleven. Yeah, and that's what it is. I mean, in Los Angeles, I always wondered about that. I'm going, don't they just like bring the stuff in right here, and and we're like the most expensive place on the planet in California uh, to uh, to buy fuel. Somebody had explained that to me. It's where the refineries are, I guess that matters. That's the one I think my wife likes around. She likes that tea. At my United Nations office, out there, we had a private coffee shop that was taken over by Starbucks, and now the office workers have to pay more. Yeah, that makes sense, right? I made a lot of money from doing corporate remodels in numerous Seattle area Starbucks, but never liked their coffee. It didn't. Some of their sweet little weird, like my wife let me taste it. I mean, it would tasted like candy, but I mean, I had enough sugar. The ones that I liked, that I really liked, was what's the name of the ones that in when I went to Buffalo to help my buddy start his air conditioning company. Something Hortons, Tim Hortons. He was a hockey player or whatever, and I guess a real famous one. I swear to God, it was like 7-Elevens here in in Thailand, in Buffalo, New York. You any place that you stopped, you were within walking distance of a Tim. I think it's Tim Hortons. Somebody can correct me if I got the wrong thing. But they had some coffee that I actually bought from Amazon. Online. You could buy through there, and it was awesome because it wasn't bitter. I don't know what they did to their coffee, but it wasn't bitter. I really liked it, and they had like you get croissants with the egg or something and ham on it, or donuts and all sorts of stuff. But they were every 5 feet. Yeah, that's it. Tim Hortons, big in Canada too. Yeah, we ended up doing one or two of them, air conditioning and ventilation wise. Uh, but they were mass amounts of them. I couldn't believe it. It was like I was I was just as stunned going there for the first time as I won when I flew into Phuket and took the taxi ride from the airport to Kamala and passed 800 7-Elevens at 2 o'clock in the morning, all of them open, and I was in total amazement. And that's the way I was in Buffalo. But their coffee was excellent, and if I remember right, it wasn't as bad as Starbucks, if I remember right, as far as cost wise. All better than Starbucks. Yeah, I wasn't a big. My wife was a big Starbucks. She loved it, and my nephew too. He liked it too. The bikini kiosk. Uh, you can't remember how it tasted. Uh, we have what is it? Starbucks coffee sells well because smug people like to sniff their own bar. Yeah, it just like I said, those sweet things and some other white coffee that my wife used to get. See, it was just real. I don't know. It was like drinking sugar. Uh, the one that they had that had the caramel in it, it tasted all right, but I couldn't drink the whole thing. It was like I wanted, not exaggerating, like 2,000 calories. I mean, it was unbelievable. I'm honest. We have great coffee shops. I believe there are some odd shops in the U.S. that they do well. Uh, 7-Eleven coffee here is great and only $1.50. Hey, Internet Monster, how you doing? I could walk to Starbucks in 2 minutes from where I live. Been there 3 times in 3 years. Awful and overpriced. Yeah, I think they're insane. But I really did that Tim Hortons. I really liked it. I don't remember the if I like something, I really don't care about the price, I guess. But I don't think it wasn't outrageous because they had, like I said, they had little breakfast sandwiches and I didn't like Buffalo anyway. I didn't, I'm a Southern Californian guy. And when I was there for one winter, and boy, I didn't like that at all. They could have their winners. Uh, Comfy kiosks and need to wear hairnets on there. Yeah, they do need to wax. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. I liked it. It was pretty good. Um, and like I said, they were all over. It was like here or coming into Surin or any other town and try to find a Honda dealer out of the 50 that are here in Surin. It was like that with the Tim Hortons. And I guess it was all up and down the East Coast, and like whoever it was that said that, who said it was in Canada too, or there's a lot in Canada. So, um, second house built was in what? I would butcher that word. The town. Luckily I learned how to say Puyallup, but some of them I won't. I don't want to pronounce. My mother-in-law lived in Sound. I don't want to say it for years. I've been there many times. So Randy's been there. Tim Hortons is good as well. They opened in a few in the area. Yeah, I liked it. I liked their coffee. The coffee was good. And like I said, man, I didn't even want to get out of the truck. I drove around these guys. I actually had we got a bunch of apartments, not apartments, the big like Best Western, hotels and stuff like that. Not the top, not the bottom, but the middle guy that would actually serve you a breakfast, and all that kind of stuff. The buddy of mine, the people that he knew owned a crap load of them. It was the middle of winter, and the units all needed to be cleaned, so I ended up renting heaters or buying heaters, buying tent enclosures, um, running hot water because the water was freezing, and clean these units. So I had two or three of them going at the same time, two or three, four guys in each tent, and they would take them out, bring them out, wash them, bring them back, put them back in. We made good money at it, but it was, and I stayed in the frickin' truck with the heater. He had bought me a newer 4x4 Ford, and park right next to him. You want to get out? No. Show me what you're doing. I can see you from here. And yeah, I didn't. I got out occasionally, but it was just colder than shit. I wasn't used to that. I wasn't from that. Like I said, the only time we even saw snow was when we went up in the mountains, Big Bear, or, something like that. Um, I was going to Malibu. Where's Ron going? Going to bed? Okay, my brothers, I'm out. See you later. All right, Ron, thanks. I'm going to go here shortly. The Amazon Cafe in Burram is good. They have, yeah, they do. Yeah, a lot of them do. I was really surprised driving around a lot of the Amazons, and pretty nice, decent ones. So somebody's taking care of them. They're bigger fish too, but they, yeah, a lot of them do. And what Buriram's about an hour from me. I want to say something like that. The airport's 50 minutes, something like that. Next time in the States, Ralph, we'll meet up. Harvey Field for a chicken fried steak breakfast. There's one place in the valley that I didn't get to go to the last time when I was there for my mom's for mom's deal. Um, they have a marinated skirt steak and eggs that it's a deli, and they've been there. We were across the street from the air conditioning company that I worked for 25 years at, and they were there the whole time, and it never changed. They marinated the same way. I go in there 10 years apart and remember it exactly, but it was awesome. It got expensive though, man. It was like $30 or something for steak and eggs, but they had a smaller one you could get. But I don't know if it was 30, but they really stuff really got expensive. Okay, I think it's been 2 hours and 48 minutes. I think I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna go out and check and see what's happening uh, uh, with the koi. Take a look and take that, make sure that filter is working correctly, which I'm sure it is, and see if the one cousin has got here, and see what he's got planned for today. I got a little bit to do on the front pond. So I want to thank everybody that has always hung in there. You guys are awesome. Anybody out there that isn't subscribed, if you would, it'd be appreciated. It doesn't cost anything. And I will go over and as I say always, uh, Richard of Richard Travels did both my intro and my outros for my live streams. Thank you, Richard. And I give him a little kudos on the way out after every live stream. And I want to thank everybody. Have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you live. And I will catch you on the next one, probably Friday before I go to Ubon. See you.